welcome back to a reading vlog, which I am so excited to do. I haven't done one of these in a hot second. It's been a while. I've been in quite the reading slump. I'm really excited because I have quite the lineup of books that we are about to go over. So, the first one that we're going to be reading is Dune, which I am currently reading. I'm a little bit more than halfway through, which is really wonderful and amazing, and I'm absolutely adoring it. And then one of the other books that I want to read is Parable of the Talents, and I read Parable of the Sower like roughly 2 years ago with my boyfriend, and I am just a small little bit of the way through. And the other two books are very small ones, and these are both my boyfriend's. We have The Fall, and then we also have The Impersonal Adventure. They're a little bit more philosophical, which is still really cool. I read The Stranger, I think earlier this year in January, and I was in a philosophy class recently, and so I'm not trying to say that like I'm a philosophy person by any means, but I just find it engaging and interesting, so we'll see. I might end up reading one of these too, because both of these are a little bit chunkier of books. Yeah, I'm going to be starting with Dune, and we're gonna kick off this reading vlog, so come enjoy along.
Hi.
No, like
you.
Dirty already. With Kane's fingers. Oh wait, I forgot. Good morning, everyone. It is me, and I am back, and we need to talk about some things. I have watched the movie, as I have said before, and the differences with the movie, which I was actually kind of surprised about because I thought it was pretty true to it, which like it is. I would say it tracks the main plot very well, at least from what I've read. A lot of the little minute details are a little bit different. And there's also a time jump. I don't remember that in the movie, but in here there is. And there's also a lot of other little things. Spoiler! Jessica's daughter, Aaliyah, is born, and she's like a 2-year-old with the mind of a reverend mother, just like roaming. And the Fremen are like, sussed out by it. So like that's a big thing. Also, Chani and Paul, I'm pretty sure Chani has a son. There's a lot of just little details and tangents that are kind of in the book, but not in the movie, which I think just helped simplify things and make it like more cohesive for an audience that's just watching it. Anywho, in terms of my thoughts, I am absolutely adoring, loving this, eating this up. I think that it's just so... One of the things that I really love about this book is that it's like a sci-fi fun universe. Fun is not the word I would use. It's this sci-fi universe that's like, oh, what a wonderful story. But then you also have these elements of like religion and how religion can interplay in a society and how it can help people endure, but also how religion can just live on almost as like these myths, and how, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's just so thoughtful, I guess would be the word I want to use. I'm really enjoying it, and it makes me really want to read the rest of them. So those are my thoughts right now. But anywho, in terms of today, I actually am really excited because I really want to go to the Chicago Chinatown, which is like 14 minutes away on the Red Line, which, yeah, I know, the Red Line. Mom, if you're watching this, yeah. But I'm really excited. It's midday, and it's a really nice day. It's like a little bit chillier, which is why I'm wearing a sweatshirt in summer. But I'm so excited. I kind of want to try these dumplings, and then I also want to get like these Sanrio plushies for my sister and I, so we're gonna find out, and hopefully we will finish Dune as well today. Hi everyone, it is me. It was a very successful trip, other than getting lost. You didn't see it, but I got lost trying to get on the Red Line.
Not fun.
But anywho, I'm back, I'm safe, I'm fine. Solo trips, they're fun, yeah. So anyways, I just kind of want to recap things because I didn't tell you what was going on because to my phone, people were already looking at me when I was filming, but whatever. I don't care. I had lunch at this place called Hinki, I think is what it's pronounced, and I had these soup dumplings, and they were so good. I had chicken soup once, I think. Then I also had pho, and it was really good. I don't know, I just love the taste of the broth, and the noodles are like nice and thin. They taste so good. And you guys saw there was like a range of different meats, and there was one of them that was like spiky, and I didn't know what it was, and I had a feeling it was either like a vegetable or it was like a meat. And I didn't look it up because I didn't want to scare myself and be like, oh no. And so I ate it, and I was like, oh, it's so like rubbery. I just looked it up literally 5 minutes ago, and it was cow stomach lining. Like, what? It was okay though, like it wasn't even terrible. So, you know, it's in a day of new things. That's what today is. Anywho, I'm just gonna give you a really quick haul of some of the things that I got. I like barely got anything, but I'll show you anyways because I'm really excited. The first thing I got were these 2 pins. This is the first pin, and then the second one. It's so cute. These are Studio Ghibli, and I'm really excited. I think I might put it on my book bag maybe. I feel like that'd be so cute. I already have a bunch of pins on here already. The other thing that I got from Miniso, which is like, it's this cute little store. It has like plushies and a bunch of like random stuff. And I was looking at the plushies, and I really wanted to find like a Hello Kitty and a Melanie for like my sister and I. I didn't really find a kind of a cute one, so rip for us. But that's okay. Instead, I found why is he so cute? I found this little guy, and he's so cute. I literally saw him like kind of hidden in a basket, like under the center display, and I was like, what's that? And oh my god, I don't know why, but he reminds me of our dog Moose Rings, like this little fuzz on his chest. Moose Rings has a similar little patch, and it's like, ah! I'm probably gonna give this to my sister though, because I have a huge collection of stuffed animals. Yeah, I think she'll absolutely adore this, and it's just so cute. So anywho, what we're about to do is we're about to read. We're about to read and we're about to finish Dune. That's my other goal. I was reading this while I was eating, and I had an epiphany. And I realized part of the reason why I like this book is that religion plays a weird role, because you see Paul and he has these visions, and it's almost like he's fulfilling this prophecy, but your understanding is that this prophecy has been placed there by the Bene Gesserit. And so it's like, what part of this is like divine and what part of this is made by humans? It's like, it toes that line, and I think it's just so interesting to consider and like think about in our own world too. And I finally was able to articulate what it was that I meant. My sister just texted me. Anyways, yeah, that's what I was saying. Hi everybody, good morning. I think it's actually noon. Anyway, it is the next day, it is Friday, and I am so excited to update you that I finished Dune last night. I probably should have talked to you then. I was actually watching the president's debate. Not gonna talk about that. Let me tell you my thoughts on Dune. So I gave this 5 stars, and I just thought it was absolutely amazing, wonderful, incredible, and you could probably tell from the past couple days. And the other thing that I want to mention about this book, which had me laughing, I like ran out of the room and I was like, Charles, let me tell you, Alia, which is Jessica's daughter and Paul's sister, she's born by the time that Dune Part 2 is around. She has her own agenda, and there's like a whole scene with her, the Baron, the Emperor, and also the Grand Reverend Mother that's like working with the Emperor. And it's just so hilarious. Like, she's actually my favorite character, and I am obsessed with her, and I cannot wait to see her in the new Dune movie, whenever that comes out. Probably like 2027 or something like that. Yeah, I absolutely love this. 5 stars, so good. The next book that I want to read is this little guy, which is The Personal Adventure. The air just turned off. But anyways, it's 110 pages, so it's like very small. Honestly, I feel like I could probably finish this today. I looked on Goodreads and someone compared it to like this dream that you remember so vividly, and then when you wake up, it's like this faint memory. It's kind of, that's the sensation they got from this book. So we'll see. We have a little creepy eye on it. But this is what we're gonna be reading today. Yay! Good morning, everybody. I figured I would give you my update on The Impersonal Adventure, which I didn't like. I feel like personally it was not for me. It is very short and it has almost this dreamlike quality where it's just jumping between character to character as we follow Belinda. What's his name? Falunda? I don't know. I started skimming it. I got like halfway through. I just found it very fleeting and like I wasn't really clinging on to anything, and so it didn't seem meaningful. So yeah, I'm not gonna finish that. We are going to read Parable of the Talents. I'm like right here, and it's kind of a little bit of a chunkier book, but I feel like this one I will feel a lot more attached to because I read the first one, and so far it's pretty good. I can't really give much about it except that it's dystopian and we're following Lauren's daughter in this book. But we also have excerpts from her journal, which was like what the first book was. Ew. So we're gonna be reading, so let's get to it. Who's ready for story time? Hi guys, I thought I would update you on the book. I am almost done with it. I'm actually really happy about that. Starting this book was a little bit difficult just because the last time I had read Parable of the Sower was a year and a half ago, something like that. I was like, okay, we're getting back immersed into this world. And if you don't know anything about Parable of the Sower or Parable of the Talents, kind of like adult dystopian, and it's very explicit and graphic. One of the days I stayed up to like 2 a.m. reading this, but then I like couldn't sleep because I'm like reading about very violent things. Let's talk about the actual content of the book. The way this book is set up, we have Lauren's daughter adding like little insertions before Lauren's chapters. And so it's really interesting the way this is set up because as you're reading, you see what's gonna happen in the future, and that in between, we don't know. Which I really like how that's set up. It's written extremely well. That's one of the things I really like about the Parable books is that you know that they're gonna be written well. I only have a little bit left and I'm going to finish it today, definitely, because it's only like, I have a little bit less than 50 pages, so I'm probably gonna knock this out. Let's finish this book and go do my art class. Whoa, why did I just open the book on the most like crazy passage? Like, listen to this. They just defined the human condition to a T, and I'm like, are you ready for this? There seems to be solid biological reasons why we are the way we are. If they weren't, the cycles wouldn't keep replaying. The human species is a kind of animal, of course, but we can do something no other animal species has ever had the option to do. We can choose. We can go on building and destroying until we either destroy ourselves or destroy the ability of our world to sustain us. Or we can make something more of ourselves. We can grow up. We can leave the nest. We can fulfill the destiny, make homes for ourselves among the stars, and become some combination of what we want to become and whatever our new environments challenge us to become. Our new world will remake us as we remake them, and some of the new people who emerge from all this will develop new ways to cope. They'll have to. That will break the old cycle, even if it's only to begin a new one, a different one. Enough said, Octavia Butler. Enough said. I literally finished this like 15 minutes ago, so I am still kind of reeling from everything. I just thought that this was a great continuation of the story from Parable of the Sower, and I like how this one kind of explores this question of where do you draw the line between sacrificing your own needs and your own self-interest versus that for other people. Octavia Butler even kind of answers that question at the end with the Q&A section, and I like how she doesn't explicitly answer that, but rather just kind of provides little stories about it, I guess, or like little blurbs. I don't really know, but I thought that this was great. I don't know if I'm gonna give it 4 or 5 stars yet. I'm gonna have to let that marinate. But anyways, just a little recap of the vlog. I read Dune and I gave this 5 stars. I thought it was absolutely amazing, and I want to read the rest of the Dunes. The Dunes, what am I talking about? The other Dune books. But the only thing is that the other paperbacks are all mass market ones, which are very small and the font's tiny, and so not the biggest fan of that at all, so I don't really know what to do about that. And I tried reading this, not for me. I don't know, it's just not the vibe. But this was a total wonderful, amazing hit, and I really liked it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time in next week's video. I'm starting to become more of a fan for reading vlogs. I really didn't like them in the past because I felt like there was this weird pressure to film and read, and that kind of hindered my reading experience. Like I didn't truly grasp what I was reading. But I don't know, I feel like kind of just filming when I want, and also filming moments from my day is just so fun, and I don't know, I just liked it a lot more. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time in next week's video.
What the?
My coffee is absolutely just destroyed. But I was staring at the cars right there, and it made me feel so insignificant just staring at them.
What?
Oh my god, he matches my shirt. Am I about to keep it? No, she'd get mad at me. They get from Charlie, so isn't that so cutie? Can you see that? Can you tell? Thank you, Con. Who's ready for story time? Me.